Hey everyone, it's Mike here, Global Voodoo, and today I'm going to talk about bolos. What's a bolo? You always hear this word bolo. And really what it is, it stands for be on the lookout. It's a police term, really, at the end of the day. But as resellers, this is what we use for information, right? There's a lot of websites out there. There's my website, Pick for Profit, where we give out alerts, bolos, that basically tell you, hey, look at this item. You can pick it up at this place here and resell it for, profit, without a doubt. And I just want to make some, some statements about bolos. And it's very good to have bolos. Very good information to receive them, and you can get a lot of advantages. But there's some disadvantages to this. Now, with bolos, it's really good for retail arbitrage type stuff. All right, predominantly Amazon. It can be used for eBay and some other sources. But mostly for Amazon, where you can go and somebody says, hey, here's this item right here, it's $1, and you sell for 10, all right? And you can do it over and over and over again. But finding these bolos is great information because you can use it. So if you see the bolo, the alert, you can go out and try to find it at the stores, right? The key is to find it, buy it, sell it, flip it, right? And make money, obviously. The advantage of having and seeing bolos, is definitely you're staying above your competition. You're seeing some information that has worked for other sellers, and you're like, whoa, look at this. Let me take a look at this, and that's great there. If your competition is not using bolos or seeing bolos, they're only one track minded. So maybe they're out scanning at a thrift store or the grocery store, and they just have no clue about that particular item. So you're going to have a competitive advantage by utilizing bolos. Another point is making money. I mean, that's the end of the day what it is. It comes down to making money off of this information. So that's the number one key. You're going to learn about categories and items. You might see something, go, I would have never thought to grab that, but it sells. And it's going to open up your mind to different things. So when you're out there sourcing, you'll remember that bolo and go, wait a minute, let me go take a look. And if you can't find it, now you're onto something new. So that's an advantage there. Also, too, if you can find it, it's fast money. Some items take a little bit longer than normal, but predominantly if you can find the item and the market's not saturated with it, you're going to make money. The disadvantages of bolos, there's a lot of them. They're short-term. They're short-term in terms of, it can end tomorrow. It can end that same day. There could be an alert saying, hey, Amazon's out of stock on this item, and nobody knows when Amazon's going to put an item back in stock. So you have to understand that it's a short window of opportunity. Now, not necessarily though, because sometimes you can find an item and you can ride it for 6 months, and you might be the only one finding it. So that's one of the advantages there. But it's usually typically a lot of these are short term because it's just the information that's out there. The other disadvantage is you just can't find the item. You simply cannot find the item, and so the bolo really means nothing to you at that point. The biggest disadvantage, I think, with the bolos is, depending on how many eyes are seeing that bolo, how many people are looking at that, how many people are buying that, how many people are selling that. And if you start dealing with people that are large groups amount of people that are offering up information like that, and everybody's jumping in, I think that's something you don't want. Bolos are definitely great, but if the market can get saturated really fast with stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. If you are in a situation like that and you got in the bolo and it was doing well, then all of a sudden you're stuck in it, you're stuck with this item, one of two things are going to happen, all right? Especially if Amazon jumps in, you're going to have to play the waiting game. You can either go lower than Amazon, and a lot of times if you go lower than Amazon, more than likely you're losing losing some money on that, or you wait until they go out of stock. But then it becomes it's not a fast selling item for you. But it all depends. Definitely bolos, in my opinion, are a great source for a reseller, great information for people to see, to go hunt for products, especially fourth quarter when the hot toys and the hot products come out, when people are looking to Christmas shop. That is when it is in its peak, and that's when you can make some serious coin if you have this information. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Also, you can go to my Facebook. I do put out bolos from there, probably at least a couple times a week. There's a lot of other conversations, a bunch of other people putting on bolos all over my Facebook. You can also visit my website, pickforprofit.com. globalvoodoo.com. That website has an alert system, which is the same thing as a Bolo, where you go on there if you're a paid member, and you can see some of these alerts. I tend to put out alerts every day, and the information is there. So if you want to go check that out, it's $35 a month to go join for Pick for Profit. At any time you can cancel. You can cancel your membership. But if you're looking to get some tips on reselling, stay ahead of the competition, definitely go subscribe over there to pickforprofit.com. And I think I'm pretty much done here, guys. I hope you guys got to take a quick little look at the screen to see what I was showing you guys. Those are Bolos, is what I'm showing you. But typically with the way I set up my Bolos, it's here's what I paid for the item. Here is what I sold it for. Here's a link you can click on, and here's a sales rank. Pretty simple. A lot of people are taking advantage of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out of here, guys. Till next time, peace.